Hi guys, how are you? I hope all of you are doing safe and healthy. Now in today's video, I am going to address a problem that I'm sure that most of the brands and especially startups and small scale businesses must be facing, and that problem is specific to Facebook. Now we all know that Facebook is a social media giant with features like groups, marketplace, messenger, Instagram, and there's literally everything there which you need for your social media game. So I can call Facebook as a one-stop social media solution for your brand. But the problem is that when we post out content on our Facebook pages, the engagement rate is too low. And according to a recent study by HubSpot, you'll be surprised to know that when you put out content, only 5% of the population, of the people that actually follow your page, actually see your content. Now you can imagine what the engagement rates would be. So it's said that you have to pay to play on Facebook. You have to make use of ads if you want engagement. You have to make use of promote feature if you want engagement. But there's one workaround that most of the brands are missing out on, and that workaround is in the form of branded Facebook groups. Now, I'm not going into the detail of how to actually set up branded Facebook groups. You can actually find a plethora of articles and videos for that. I'm going to go over the basics of how to set it up, what are the essential information that you need to set up a Facebook group, and what strategies, what engagement strategies can you use to actually garner the kind of results that you want from a Facebook group. So let's dive deep into it. Digital Nibula, आपका अपना digital marketer. So in order to set up a Facebook group, the first thing that you need is the name of the Facebook group. Let's say you are running a home service company. The name of your group can be Home Service in India, Home Service in Delhi. You are running a food delivery startup, your name can be Food Delivery in Delhi. Depends on the location where you're providing your service, or you can also come up with other creative names for your group, right? Second thing you need is the group information. Now, group information is divided into various things. That includes group type, what type does your group fall under, and that will actually help Facebook to show your group on the relevant searches. Second is group description. Obviously you should fill that out because it's very important to let people know that what purpose are you fulfilling through this group, what problem are you trying to solve, what's your aim, what's your mission. So try to summarize that in a paragraph and put that in the group description. Third is group tag. That is very important, and I personally recommend using up to 5 tags. Because what tags will do, if a person is searching for a social media group, if you have used social media as your tag, your group will show up. So in order to get that niche target audience, in order to get that relevant target audience, using Facebook group tags is a must. Then you can also customize your link, the link to your Facebook group according to the name or according to whatever name you want your group link to look like. So that is also a recommended feature that will actually help in increasing the visibility and increasing the member request rate. Ask some questions to people who are actually wanting to join the group, or you just let them in. So I would say that you should ask some questions, because that will allow you to actually scan as to is the profile legit or not. And you can also add the location. If you are providing service, like I said, in a particular location like Delhi, you can add Delhi as your location of the group, so that people who are in Delhi, that group will be shown specifically to those people, so that you can get your target audience in the group. And obviously you also need a cover image. A striking and an attractive cover image goes a long way in getting more people in your group. Now, this was all about the basics of setting up a group. Now let's dive deep into how to actually bring about engagement in your group, how to actually benefit from making a Facebook group. So first thing is, when people are joining your group, let's say you have set up a group related to home services. So people who have taken home services or want to take home services will obviously join that group, right? Now, you can actually convert them into your prospective customers by actually engaging with them. So how do you engage with them? Is by putting out posts in that Facebook group, posts that are specifically curated for that Facebook group on a regular basis. My strategy for putting out content on Facebook group is that on Monday, you put out a weekly inspiration post. That could be a motivational post that you are putting out on the Facebook group. Tuesday, you put out a meme or a fan engagement post, something that engages the audience, something that urges the audience to actually comment down on the post. Third, on Wednesday, you can actually post out company updates. What is happening in your company? What new product have you launched? What new service have you launched? You can put out that in the group. Thursday, again, you can put out a meme or a fan engagement post that actually engages the audience. And Friday, you can make use of features like polls, quizzes to actually understand what does your audience want, what does your audience in the Facebook group want to see. And Saturday, again, you can post something or the other about your product, about your service that will actually help people understand that you are there to provide that particular solution, right? So this is my strategy for posting content on Facebook group. Now, what this strategy will help you in doing, it will first give that sense of trust to the people who are in the group. So people will feel that yes, actually, this group is very engaging. They put out content every day, and they will somehow or the other be motivated to comment down on the posts in 2 weeks or 3 weeks time if you regularly post out content. So in a month's time, when you start posting out content about your, let's say, about your product or service, people will actually comment down on that. If you start putting out content, like I said, some sort of meme or weekly inspiration post, you will start seeing a growth in the number of comments, growth in the number of engagement. And what this will do is that people will start sharing their views about that service. Let's say if they have joined a group that is related to home services, they might have had previous experiences. Or if they have joined a group related to food delivery, they are interested in that, and they'll obviously start sharing their experiences, their grievances. And when they start sharing their grievances, their problems, that is the point when you have to actually personally connect with them. Because you have the solution, you know what the problem is, you have to just interlink these. And you can actually convert those people into your clients, your customers. And when these people have taken your service, have used your product, you can encourage 1 or 2 of them to actually post a review about the service or the product on the group, either in the form of comments or a post. So that will give you user-generated content, which you can actually put out on your social media channels and will actually boost up your engagement rate on the Facebook groups. And third thing is that you can make use of analytics. So this is, I would say, one of the few strategies, one of the few unpaid strategies through which you can actually get to know about your target audience. You can actually see that from which location you are getting the maximum member requests, who are the top contributors in your group, from which location have these people come, from which demographics you are getting the maximum engagement, what age group is highly interacting with your posts, highly interacting with your product service related posts, and you can actually pivot your whole strategy, your whole content strategy for the Facebook group and for your social media as well. So these are the kind of benefits that you can actually get out of a Facebook group, because so this strategy doesn't involve a single penny. That is the best thing about this. You have nothing to lose here. You are not investing anything. The only thing you will have to invest is your time, is your effort. And I'm pretty sure if you do it the right way, you will see the kind of results that you want. Those efforts won't go in waste. So let me know if you have already explored this strategy, if you have already formed a Facebook group, what have been your experiences, or if you have learned something out of this video, and if you are going to start a Facebook group, comment down below your opinions, your views, your experiences, and I would love to interact with all of you. Thank you so much. Digital Nibula signing off. Take care.